but it feel like the hoes in this world and double the devil. Know where it's going in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just do the devil, the show never settle. Yeah, need a props. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, ass need to stop it, ass need a props. You know, like we all come together. They say God sold up the world. God sold up the world, and no ass need to stop it, ass need a props. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up to serve my God. We're proud of our knees, nigga. Yeah. And gentlemen, y'all proud of our knees, nigga. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, but you got that hand shit. But I'm gonna step outside of the show to the fake niggas. Say solid, I got it. Let's go. Ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking, but we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just can't do it. I'm feeling on to the right now. We can't keep it slick. And I can never let my own be like, oh, got you, baby, muscle on high, baby, pants through the fire. That's your props. Never be stepping on to the floor. I dare you apart. You never will say you bitch, I can't afford. I can best start you bring my water. Push the leaders, we let the light slip through their teeth. And you stop it, and see the props. I know you passed a lie to you, let me shut in for 30 years. I got you to take control of life. That's why they teach you. Stop it, and shit. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. Nigga, I stand up to serve my God. Real proud of our knees, nigga. Real proud of our knees, nigga. I stand up to serve my God. Real proud of our knees, nigga. They say that they lost, but I didn't lost it all. Family and all, they didn't get involved. They just want to ball, so on the stall, back against the wall. We gon' show them all. I don't wanna be here, laying on the slaves. We are not afraid, we are not the same. Haven't seen death, nigga, looking in his eyes. My higher man told me don't lift the ride. Them niggas gon' cry, but them devils gon' cry. I don't wanna side, nigga, I just wanna ride. I don't wanna hide what I really feel inside. Them devils gonna play, but once they get the mind, look me in my eyes. I want 7 wives, I want 7 kids. I want them to know that it was no hope, that it was no joke. This is how it goes. I do it with no patience. I mean no hesitation. Come on, no be waiting. Look at what they saying. I can't let it be. I can't turn the cheek.
Shalom, Israel. This is Officer Darak of the Isupk under Commanding General Yohana. Started out of 125th Street in Harlem, New York in 1969. We are the home of the truth, and we are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. And with that, we're going to get on what today's topic of the class is, and it is a real revolution. You know, I'm going to repeat that. A real revolution. I hear about this every year. Boycott this day. No shop that day. Every year, it has no effect on our oppressor. Our oppressor is stacking up our burdens. He's putting more burdens on you, you know, so that's just more an evident that these so-called don't buy on this day, don't buy on that day, how much of an effect it is having on them. They care less. It's not affecting them. It's not affecting them at all. You know, you want to start a real revolution? Stop celebrating this mass unaliving day, which is today. Basically, that's what it is. It's mass unaliving day. I be looking at people and I be like, do you really understand what you celebrating? What you're getting together for? Well, yeah, we know it's just a memorial, yada, yada, yada. But do you really understand? I don't think you brothers really understand. It's because it's what your pastors have taught you. They've taught you that it's okay to celebrate the mass murder day. We got Abraham Lincoln, who they say freed the slaves. No, he used them. He used them to his own goals, just like the political parties do today. No different then than it is now. For whatever goal he needed. He needed them to go in and fight that war because they were worrying about losing. And at the same time, he signed a declaration to mass unalive the Native Americans. And a lot of the Native Americans are dark-skinned. We're like a speckled bird. We're all kinds of different shades. So at one point he's saying, okay, well, if you fight this war, we're going to make you free. But at the same time, he's saying, but we're going to mass unalive everyone else. That's just chaos. Makes no sense. This is one holiday that I always have a problem remembering when it even is. I can't stand this holiday. It's just chaotic to think that a people were starving and these people took pity on them, fed them, showed them how to survive, how to grow the right crops that were surviving this climate because they weren't used to this. They took pity on them to turn around and to have a feast with them and to wait till they go to sleep and go in there and start mass unaliving them, setting their houses on fire, slaughtering their children. It's just, that's how far away from the truth my people has gotten. And when I say my people, I mean the black and brown community, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's how far away from the truth we got. My family members, my ancestors, some of my ancestors endured the walk of tears. So for me, it's like, it's not a memorial, but it makes me angry when I really think about what happened, So I'm not going to ramble too much. I'm going to start this class out today in Apocrypha with 2nd Esdras, chapter 4, verse 2. Second Esdras, chapter 4, verse 2, and said, thy heart hath gone too far in this world, and thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High? See, that's wrong with my people today. Your heart has gone too long in this world. You fall in love with this world, with their fake holidays. You like the 4th of July. You like Thanksgiving, gathering with your family, with all these people that you don't like you. The family members that's child molesters. You're gathering with all of them because you like what you see on TV. You just want to hold hands by the fire and kumbaya. Which I don't understand, because when you go to work tomorrow, it's all out war. It's just chaos. You got to get up. You got to drive through traffic. You got to punch the clock. A lot of people working 10, 12-hour days. And then your driving time, you might as well add that on to your hours, which is going to decrease your rate of pay. Price of gas is outrageous. Rent's high. It's just complete chaos. But you want a kumbaya. No, you need to wake up to reality, because a kumbaya is not going to change it. Your heart has gone too long with this world. You don't even know your holidays. You're celebrating all these holidays, calling yourself Christians, especially you Christians. You're calling yourself Christians, and you don't even know the holidays in this book, in the Bible, which is the Black, Hispanics, and Native American records, for us to guide ourselves so that we could stay out of this chaos and drama and get some peace of mind. Our ancestors wrote this down for us to help us. Utilize the help. Use it to your advantage. This will help you. But just like in second address, you guys is falling in love with the world. When Christ said, don't love this world. You love this world, the Father is not in you. It makes sense, because you're running around here celebrating Thanksgiving. The mass living of his children. How do you think he feels about that? You think he just knows your heart? Your heart is deceitful. That's what he knows. The heart is deceitful, and he knows that. You're wicked. He's giving you this grace period that we have, that all you Christians talk about, is for a chance for you to change your ways and come back to the truth before it's too late. Because a third of us is going to be wiped out, because some of us will not let go of that lie. So I'm going to read that one more time. That was second address, chapter 4, verse 2. Matter of fact, this time I'm going to start at verse 1. And the angel that was sent unto me, whose name was Uriel, gave me an answer and said, thy heart hath gone too far in this world, and thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High? This is coming from one of God's messengers. And Edris knows you ain't going to understand the way on the Lord, because your heart's been too long in this world. So with that, I'm going to go to Amos chapter 5, verse 21. For y'all that say, oh, God just knows my heart, man, you cats is tripping. Why would you do something that makes God angry? I don't understand that. If it makes him angry, don't do it. I don't think you want that spanking that he gonna give you. I know I don't. I've had enough. That's Amos chapter 5, verse 21. Amos chapter 5, verse 21. I hate. Good night. There's the Most High saying he hate. He hate for those who think he's all love. He's saying, I hate. I despise your feast days. He says he hates. He despises them. So it means he just like, oh, he just can't stand it. He just hates it so much. It's, somebody like give you something that you just hate. Don't you want to just take it and throw it and be like, I hate this. I wrote it down so that you will know, don't do this. This is one of the things I just hate. I despise it. And you're doing it anyway. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. He ain't coming to none of that. None of those Thanksgiving parades. His back is turned to that. You're on your own. Hey, anything goes. Anything could happen because he's not having nothing to do with it. He can't stand it. Don't do it. Stop doing what the Most High in Christ hate. It's simple. It's like one of your kids. Keep doing something that you then told them. You wrote it down several different times in several different places that you hate this. Don't do it. And they keep doing it. What you gonna do? You're gonna put belt to butt, right? It's time to put belt to butt. Hey, man, I'm tired of telling you how much I hate this. So if you don't want the Most High in Christ to put belt to your butt, I suggest you quit doing it. For the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. For the rest of the nations, hey, do you. This is for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans because that's who this was written for. This isn't for everybody. That's why everybody doesn't bring out all the scriptures. We're going to bring it out in the Isupk. That's the way Commandant General Yohana taught us. Bring out the truth. Speak aloud, spare not. Show my people the error of their ways. That's what we're here to do. Stop doing things that God hates. Don't wonder why things is going wrong in your life when you continuously do things that God hates. He's not going to be with you. I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to go to Revelations chapter 18, verse 4. Yeah, I ain't thinking about no mass unalivened day meal. I don't even go get the free turkey because that's a sacrificial meal. That's why they give them away. They want you to continue to go against your God so that they'll continue to be in control of you, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They quick to feed you on them days. Other than that, they just had a thing about Trump trying to, they got states suing Trump now because he's restricting the immigrants that's here SNAP benefits, basically starving them, just like in Palestine, just like how Israel is doing the Palestinians. He's pulling the same Nazi tactics here. That's Revelations chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." Man, separate yourself. Break your chain of thought and come back to the truth. Quit embracing the lie. Stop it, man. Christ is waiting on us. This is the only way we come up out of our predicament. This is a true revolution right here. Stop celebrating these holidays. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Our dollars is going to hold some weight. They're going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. Would you know how much money they will lose? They will be trying to figure out how to appease you then. Stop eating pork. Stop eating this shrimp. That just do the research on it. It's disgusting. 90% of it is farm raised, and they're feeding it all kind of disgusting things. It already eats the filth off the bottom of the river, ocean, whatever. And then they're feeding it antidepressants, all kind of stuff I heard about in that shrimp and farm-raised lobster and all that. It's all kind of stuff in it that they're feeding it to it. Hormones, and it's already a natural filtration system for the sea. So its whole design is to eat toxic waste, for the most part. Stuff that's not for us to consume. But there it is. Just because you see our oppressor indulging himself on it, you want to indulge. Oh, well, it tastes good. Well, there's a lot of things that taste good that'll kill you. You'll be unalived. It's a lot of things. But if you really want to start a revolution, stop all this. We ain't going to buy on this day. We ain't going to buy all that day. That's garbage. It's garbage. It's not going to work. It hasn't worked. Quit talking about all these marching. It hasn't worked. It's not going to work. This is the true revolution. For the real revolutionaries, the revolution is at the home of the Isupk under Commanding General Yohana. We've had this blueprint since 1969, which is before my time. But I get to see the blueprint and be like, yeah, okay, yeah, oh yeah, that's going to work. That's a nice sound structure. That's built on a rock. That's not built on sand. That will stand. That'll work. That's the key to success. That's the key to a real revolution. And we got to separate ourselves because we see what's going on now. We survived the crack epidemic. Look what's going on with the fit now. It's hitting them double. Separate yourself. Don't be over there getting high with them people. You're going to be all doubled up too. Because that's one of the plagues that the Most High in Christ sent on them. That's why he said, come up out of her, my people. He doesn't want you to be getting the same plagues as they got. He's already given you certain plagues that you have to deal with, that you have to overcome. Now you're going to add more? What sense that make? That makes no sense. Separate yourself. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be nasty. You don't have to be a disrespectful little bastard. That you don't have to be. We weren't taught like that. But separate yourself. That's for your culture. My culture, hey, we didn't do that, It's time for us to come back to where we came from, back to our roots, because this is just not working. With that, I'm gonna go to 2 Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14. Second Chronicles, chapter 7, verse 14. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land. That's the Most High right there talking to you, telling you, hey, turn from your wicked ways, man. Stop breaking your laws, statutes, and commandments. Stop doing it. Come back to your culture. Seek my face. I don't have leprosy. I have melon. It's written. Separate yourself from the people. They cover up the faces of the judges. Paint their likeness. Some of our youth is running around thinking that our King Christ is a European. They don't even believe he's a brother. And I'm from the tribe of Judah. This is what happens by joining yourself with the other nations, not separating yourselves. Quit lusting after lusting after what they have has gotten P. Diddy. And countless other people, countless other celebrities. I'm just using him as an example. I could go down a whole list of them. Careers ruined because they got in a fight with this woman Who was that? The one actor. And come to find out that she attacked him. So yeah, separate yourself. You know, that's the real revolution. The real revolution is right here. It's already, all you got to do is just like putting together something that you bought from Amazon. You got to put it together and you got the instructions. You follow the instructions, it'll be put together right. If you don't follow the instructions, hey, one of the legs is going to fall off. The top's going to implode when you put something on top of it. That's why there's directions. We're blessed to have these directions. These directions were for us, not all nations, only the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They've taken our records and embraced it. And it's written in the very records that they took. But what is your pastor teaching you? What is he teaching you? He's teaching you to sin against God. He's teaching you to offend the creator of everything seen and everything not seen. He's teaching you to anger not only the one that can destroy your body, but also can destroy your soul. Reincarnate you and destroy you again. Reincarnate you and do it one more time. That's what the pastors are teaching you. That's who he's teaching you to offend, how to be offensive to God. Mass murder that of his children. Me, if it was my kids, you what? Good night. So with that, I'm going to drop that and I'm going to go to Isaiah chapter 14, verse 16. Isaiah chapter 14, verse 16. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? Who that sound like to you? Is this the man? This dude here? This dude that they got accusations of Russian prostitutes urinating on? This guy? This guy who tells people that they should drink bleach? Or maybe there's some way they could focus a ray of light down your throat or something. This guy, every other day, is something else on the news. These are the people that you're separating, that you're joining yourselves to, instead of joining yourself to God. You're joining yourself to alternative facts. That's what you're joining yourself to. You know, whose side are you on? Because it's a revolution going on right now. You know, the thing is, it's time for you to wake up and take a stance. Which side of the line are you on? The ones that want to continue offending God, are the ones who truly love God and will obey his laws, statutes, and commandments as it is written? You're going to take the side of the ones that's leading you astray, that your book of records are teaching you about, or you want to join yourself with the ones that be like, hey, man, our records say this, the Bible say that. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. You go do you, go ahead. But look, I'm a warn you. I'm a warn you. You know, this what the records say. The choice is yours. A lot of people don't want the truth. They don't want. They just rather they fell in love with the lie. Their heart has gone in this world too long that there's this. Well, I know, but no, there's no but. You're gonna tell the Most High in Christ, but well, I know, but see, you know my heart, Lord. The Lord gonna say, be like, no. Yeah, I know your heart. The heart is just deceitful, and despicable as could be. Just despicable. Your heart is evil. This is how you get your heart right, by coming back to your culture, the statutes, laws, and commandments. That's where the revolution is. That's how we overcome. That's when the Most High in Christ is going to come back with his angels and issue out justice. Put us where we're supposed to be. Because Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of the ones that follows. And that's in the scriptures. You know, we're on the verge of nuclear war. So, you know, and that's it's in the scriptures too. UFOs, everything's in there. This book covers everything. You know, just what it is that the pastors that were leading the flock didn't tell them, led them right into the ditch, led them right off the cliff. See, we're here to stop the flock from going off the cliff. Hey, it's an edge. You're going to fall. Don't listen to him. You finna fall. Hey, look. Pay attention. Look. You see the sign? The sign says stop. Edge of the cliff. Go any further, you're going to fall off. Some of y'all still keep walking. Well, I know, but he been like feeding me. Let God feed you. God will feed you better. All right, with that, I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to go to Revelation chapter 18, verse 6. Revelations chapter 18, verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled to her double. So see what has been done to us. No sweat. Yeah, you did us dirty. You know what I'm saying? You got us right now. But you know what? You getting paid back double. What has been done? Prime example is the crack era. put all those drugs in the neighborhood, had people show brothers how to shake and bake, then took us all to jail for it. Come to find out, you guys the ones bringing all the drugs over. We fell for it. You know what I'm saying? Most of us wasn't exposed to what's being exposed now. This is all pre-internet. This is pre-YouTube. But whoa, what's going on now? That fentanyl and what is it? That ice, that the meth. Oh my goodness. It is tearing them up. They kids do not want to work. There was already a labor shortage before Trump started deporting all the ones who didn't have legal documents. Hell, they're at the high school, messing with high school kids with legal documentation. They took a couple of women to ICE detention center for filming them that had legal documentation. So man, when it switch up, boy, double is gonna be like, whoo. It's gonna be interesting, because it's gonna be double. My brothers and sisters is in these concentration camps, living under inhumane conditions. The U.S. is gonna get paid back double. So, nobody issue out justice better than the Most High in Christ. So, man, we already see what this meth and fentanyl epidemic is doing us. And, you brothers, I just really, it's heartbreaking to see my brothers that's caught up in that, but you got to separate yourself from them. And this is the reason why. Because they fought the whole Civil War high on heroin. They used to order it in a catalog. Why you think they were standing in a straight line while they shooting at each other? Who gonna do that? Stand in a straight line and shoot at each other. See, the natives, was tearing them a new one, hiding behind the trees. Like, look at these idiots. They just standing there. They was not winning the war with the natives. So what did they do? Oh, Benjamin Franklin, he came up with a good one. Mass murderer. I'm going to put smallpox in these blankets and we'll give them to the natives and put it out on the prairies and it'll just spread around. And then we could just kill off as many buffalo as we possibly can to attack their food supply. And you could go back and see the photos. You'll just see, it's just bones of buffalo stacked as high as my ceiling. Just hateful. Just hateful. But that's okay because they're going to drink from that cup double of what they made us drink. With that, I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to go to Zechariah chapter 9, verse 12. Yeah, I got a thing from Costco. Oh, you could come get a free turkey. Nope. Nope. I don't want nothing to do. I don't even want to touch it. Saying I won't eat turkey, but it's not going to be today. And I'm not getting one of those sacrificial turkeys that they passing out. Nope. I want to be obedience with the Most High in Christ. That's where I want my blessings to come from, not our oppressor, who's the devil that the Bible speaks of. Donald Trump. I don't want my blessings coming from him. Just look at the people who blessings that are coming from him. Look what he's accused of. Raping of a minor, pedophile, just all kind of this Jeffrey Epstein stuff. And not just him, it's all of them. That's why he was able to get away with it so long. That's why he had so much money. At Zechariah chapter 9, verse 12. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Turn to the stronghold, brothers and sisters. The statutes, laws, and commandments. The ISUPK under Commanding General Ahana. That's the stronghold. Turn to the stronghold. Prisoners of hope, because that's all we got. We've been going through it so long. Walk of Tears, slavery, Atlantic slave trade. We've been oppressed by all the European powers, have no buying power. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners' hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee. That's the Most High in Christ saying, hey, I'm declaring it. I'm letting you know. I'm going to give you back double what was taken from you. I'm rendering you back double. I'm going to punish them double, and I'm giving you back double. Turn to the stronghold. And with that, I'm going to end this class. Kwam Yasharala.